you are having an amazing start to the week. I am so excited to be here with you this morning. This is an exciting day in our modern direct seller world as we have officially launched our Black Friday promo. I am super excited. We have a number of early birds that snuck in yesterday. They got the text a day early, and I woke up this morning and we have many new members joining us inside the Academy. So if you have not heard the news, I am here to tell you you can sneak in to the Modern Direct Seller Academy for $1. $1. We have never done this before, and we might be borderline crazy. But I am super excited to support so many of you during the busiest season of the year. So this is a great time to come jump right in. You'll get your hands on our social selling action plans. We have a brand new Start Here course, which I just could not be more excited for. I've worked on this for a while, but we're introducing a whole new framework called the SEA framework, S-E-A, and we talk about that scrappy stage of business. We're talking about that expansion stage of business, and then automation, which is a lot of fun. So really excited for all the goodness that awaits inside the Academy. I know I've had a couple people say, I don't even really know what I bought, but now that I'm in here, oh my goodness, you have packed it full of all the things I need to save time and make more money this holiday season. So really excited for all of our new members. Welcome. And if you're just watching this live and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm Becky Launder, CEO and co-founder of Modern Direct Seller. And I come here live every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, with a money-making tip to help you grow your direct sales biz faster. Today, we are talking a little bit about an energy boost, because I don't know about you guys, but I know it's like not even really yet the holiday season. Thanksgiving hasn't even happened yet. But I got to say that I feel like this is the stretch of the year where we feel a little spread thin. Like I had a moment yesterday where I was looking at my personal list of to-dos, my business list of to-dos, thinking about all the things shaking over the next couple of weeks. And I did have a moment that I was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. So a little change of pace from our true sales strategy tips that we drop here on Mondays to talk a little bit about what to do when you need that energy boost or you're feeling like it's just all a lot. It's a lot. So we're going to break that down for you. But as you're joining in, say hello. Let me know you are here. Let me know your business. I'd love to hear that over in the chat. I'm actually going to go ahead over on Facebook and share this into our two groups. We, of course, have our Modern Direct Seller Academy. So we're going to share that there. And then also, we're going to share it right over into our Modern Direct Seller Tribe, your spot to grow your direct sales biz. So that's a free group. You can pop into there at any point. And look at that. We got Robin on. Y'all need to check out the Academy. And Colleen, if you are already in the Academy, go watch the Start Here course. I know you're not new, but go back and check that out because that is brand new for all of you. Plus, we'll have our December social selling action plan dropping here real soon. But that Start Here course is going to be a really fun one. I think it's going to help you kind of see where you're at today in your business and where you want to go in your business. And we have some fun analogies, like in that scrappy season, we're kind of just staying afloat, we're treading water. And then in that expansion season, we're like catching waves and we're surfing and we're sometimes like getting knocked down here and there, but getting back up and looking to reach new people. And then in that automation phase, the photo that goes with that is like floating on a floaty with a drink in hand, feeling like, okay, things are working for me here. So it's kind of a fun, different way to think about your business and where you are today and where you're going. So definitely check out the Start Here course. Even if you've been in the Academy for a while, I think it's going to be a great one, and a new framework that we're introducing, which is a lot of fun too. So with that said, I started talking, I forgot to share it. Let me go ahead and share this in our groups. And if you're joining us on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever you might be, say hello. I'd love to see that you are here. And we're going to get to it this morning. If you think this video is helpful for your biz besties, feel free to click that share button and share it out. I think especially this time of the year, sometimes we just need a little bit of a pep talk, just a little bit of a pep talk on how we are going to really keep our energy where it needs to be, which, let's be real, this time of year, we need a lot of energy. We need a lot of energy to do all the things that we want to do, but also to kind of stay grounded when we know things are really hectic and really busy out there. So, first tip is to celebrate those micro wins. And I say micro wins because it could literally be like, I washed my hair yesterday and I curled it this morning. Like, we're winning right now. Or a micro win could be like, I followed up with that person that has been on my list for 6 months and I somehow just couldn't find the right words to send into a message, but I sent the message. Or a micro win might be that you captured a lot of leads when you were out doing a vendor event and you were really happy about the number of people that you can now follow up with and nurture and connect with. So micro wins are a great way to put things. I think especially when things are hectic or crazy or maybe not going exactly the way we want it to. So important to really tune in and think, okay, you know what? This is what I am celebrating today. Might not be the big, huge goal I had, but micro wins and celebrating it throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month. If you are a leader supporting a team, a great reminder, it doesn't have to be hitting the $1 million team goal or, selling $10,000 this month. It could really be, hey, congrats, like you got a sale and it's been a while since you got a sale, or congrats, you got some new leads into your world and you're doing all the right activity. So when we think about activity, I think it's important to be thinking about what are those daily non-negotiables in your business. And inside the Academy, we actually spend a lot of time talking about that in particular. We have a consistency tracker where when you do your daily ABCs, which I'll explain in a minute, you get confetti. Confetti like pops from the screen and you have that kind of micro moment of success of like, okay, I'm doing the right things. I'm focusing on the right things. But I think it's also really important to say, what are the things that we need to be focusing on? What are those non-negotiables that even when things are wild and crazy and maybe you're traveling, maybe you're cooking a turkey, maybe you got a Black Friday promo that your company has just dropped and you're kind of trying to figure out the best way to share that with your customers, that we're focusing on those things that matter most. So in my world and what I talk about in a lot of training are the three things that we really need to focus on each and every day in our business is A, asking for a sale. Or active selling is another way that we talk about it. It's not passive. It's not just kind of showing up in the background, but it's actually connecting with someone and asking them to purchase. This is a lot easier if you're doing a big vendor event or if you have a workshop that you're hosting and you're in front of people. It makes it a little bit harder when we're hanging out here on social. And it's easy to slap up a post. It feels harder to send that direct message and ask, hey, how'd you like those samples? Hey, can I send you a link to the Black Friday specials to check out? Hey, I'm placing an order for local pickup on Friday. Can I grab you something? So each and every day, really focusing in on that A for active selling. B is for building relationships. We got to build out that sales pipeline. We got to have people coming in that we're nurturing and connecting with that have not yet shopped with us, that we can move from followers into customers. So building relationships is a non-negotiable. And during a busy season, I always say the lazy girl method works great. Just spend some time responding to people's stories because people are posting what they care about. And if you want to connect with them, respond to their stories. You're going to land directly in their direct messages. What a great place to be to build a relationship. So respond to stories when things get busy. And then, of course, the C is creating content, right? We got to show up. And so people are attracted into what we have to offer. And we can be doing that in so many different ways. It could be a blog post. It could be an email we're sending. It could be a live video like this. It could be a podcast like we're dropping tomorrow. It could be social content or reels that we're putting out across our social platforms. But in one way, shape, or form, showing up, creating content is going to be great as well. If you can get ahead on that, we've talked about that a lot over the last couple of weeks. If you can get ahead on that content strategy, that is going to free you up to focus on building the relationships and asking for a sale, which is typically even more important this time of year when maybe your company has dropped some limited time offers or deals or specials that are time sensitive. We want to make sure we have the time to do that. So micro wins we're celebrating. We're really getting clear on what our daily non-negotiables are. So love the ABCs as a framework of daily non-negotiables and get that confetti for all of you in the Academy. If you're not in the Academy, join for $1 and get your confetti. We actually give away, and this is probably, Jeremy would be real mad at this from a CFO financial perspective, but when you do your consistency tracker at least 21 days out of the month, we actually give you $5 to go shop in our shop. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, join for $1, get $5. The math isn't quite mathing there. But that's how much we really believe in those daily non-negotiables, right? Like we want to make sure we're focused on the most important things to move the needle in our business, because there's a whole lot of shiny objects out there that we could be focusing on, but let's focus on those non-negotiables. And then of course, if you have a big task, a big project, something that feels huge and daunting, like maybe on your to-do list today is promote back Black Friday. And that might feel like, I don't even know where to start. Like, where do I go from here? That just feels too big. Break it down into super small tasks. So that might look like message my VAPs and tell them about Black Friday. Update the banner in my group so people know about it. It could be sending out an email to tell people about Black Friday. It could be reaching out one-on-one to people that were on my customer priority list. So rather than just promote Black Friday, which is going to feel really big and daunting and we're never going to get to it, let's focus in on exactly what that next step is. So taking those bigger things and breaking them down into smaller pieces is really going to help. I find that all the time for me when I'm looking at my to-do list or looking at things that just keep carrying over and carrying over and carrying over. Oftentimes they're carrying over on my to-do list because I'm not actually clear on the first thing I need to do to get that project started or to get that in motion, or it feels like it's too heavy of a lift. So the more you can break it down into tiny, small tasks and then celebrate those when you get it done, the better, right? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Karen. Oh, it's so fun to see all of you guys on this morning. So as we're thinking about, oh, and hi, Be Fancy with me. I can't see who your name is when it's just coming up over on Instagram. I only see your handle. So when we're thinking about protecting our energy and boosting our energy, definitely think about those micro wins. Think about tiny steps that you can break things down in. Get really clear on those non-negotiables and ABCs. And then last but not least, I think this is one that we all know, but we don't carve out the time to do. So think and remember about your why, right? Like, why did you get started doing this? What is it about the products that you love? What is it about serving your customers that you love? I mean, of course, there's a financial benefit of being in this business, but what is that why that keeps you going that is a little bit more big picture? And if you haven't revisited that for a while, this is a great reminder to go ahead and do that. Let that be kind of your shining light and guide you through the busy season, whether it's a Post-it note on your computer or maybe the backdrop of your phone, where you can look and remind yourself of why you're doing what you do, because all of those kind of in between small baby steps, they're important and they add up and they all contribute to that why of why you got started in the first place. And maybe that's changed in the last year. And that's totally okay too. We're going to dive into that actually in our 2026 planning sessions. Not to jump ahead, because I know we're still talking Black Friday and sneaking into the Academy for $1 right now. But right on the coattails of that, which is going to be, oh my gosh, it's exactly a month from today. We have our 2026 planning sessions, which are totally free, and people love these. These are the most widely attended events that we do all year long, where we spend time on that. We reflect on what is our why? Has it changed? What keeps us going? What's going to carry us into 2026? What do we love about our business? What do we not love about our business? How do we want to change things? What are our goals for the year? So definitely come hang out with us. I will pop the chat. I'm over on Facebook, so I'll pop it right there for you. But it's just moderndirectseller.com/2026 plan. And you'll hear me talking more about it over the next month or so. But you can grab your seat right now and come hang out with us a month from today as we launch into 2026 planning together. This year just keeps flying by. I don't even know how it's possible, you guys. So with that said, I am super excited to welcome our new members. Hey, Jody. She's like, glad to be again with you. I might be staying. We'd love for you to stay. Come hang out with us inside the Academy. There is so much goodness and energy there as well. This is a great time of year to lean into community, to hear from others. What's working for you? Here's what's working for me. Is there an opportunity for us to collaborate? love seeing that happen. We have so many in the Academy that are joining forces and creating holiday gift guides together. They're connecting, they're encouraging each other, they're going live together, they're doing blog post swaps, they're doing email swaps. So really, really excited for all of the energy inside the Academy and can't wait to welcome so many of you into the Academy or back into the Academy as well. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great week. I look forward to seeing you back here next Monday for another Make Money Monday.